about a half hour behind here. One of the rink managers slept in a little bit, but get some time here, get warmed up. We've got Florida Alliance versus Belle Tire, the last game out of our bracket. Last night, Alliance winning an amazing game against Team Illinois. In what was one of the best games they've played this season. Get our goalie warmed up here a little bit. Hopefully the Wi-Fi cooperates with us a little better today. Yesterday, it was being a little finicky. So far, so good. extra concentration there as they get their last-minute players-only meeting done. They break huddle. Belle Tire back at their bench. Alliance in their dark jerseys, a rare appearance. They're going to come out here. They'll be going left to right. Kira heads back to the net. Starting lineup looks like Annabelle, Mack, and Tegan. Lily and Addie. Belle Tire, they send out their line. Refs check in with both goalies. Scorekeeper's ready to go. Puck's dropped. One back by Annabelle over for Lily. Lily at the hashes. She picks it up. Cross-ice pass in front of the crease to Addie. Addie on the breakout. Intercepted by Belle Tire. Belle Tire down low. They get a centering pass. High slot. Move back to the defense. Mack pushes it around one defender. She's going to take it into the zone. Looks over her shoulder at center. She gets a centering pass to Tegan just out of the reach. But Lily gets down there. She chops it into the zone. And Tegan and Mack chase. Tegan in the corner. She's got it down low. She makes a pass behind the net over for Mack. Mack ties up a stick down low in the corner. They look for the puck to come away. Over on that far side wall, Lily had pinched down and she sniffed that out. And she's going to rim it around the wall near side. Annabelle at the hashes. Gets a stick on it, and then a fight over there. Gets it for Addie. Addie shot from the high point, gloved up by the goalie. Jordana, she's got Maddie and Sonia with her. One up towards center. Puck off the back wall. Tamara is already down low in the corner. She's pinching in. Sonia chases the puck around behind the net. Near side Jordana. Jordana gets a stick on it over by the doors. Little poke check there. Grabbed by Belle Tire. They come walking forward. Sonia and Rudy collapse in on that. Puck's going to trickle behind the net for Tamara. Tamara, hard bank off the outside wall. Picked up by Belle Tire. They get a shot kick save by Kira. Now at the hashes. 3-on-1 over there. Flipped up towards the near side wall. Jordana looks to get a step. She's going to come down across the blue line. Belle Tire picks up the puck in their zone. Jordana chases him behind the net. Bounce pass off the inside wall. And Olivia, fresh off the bench with some speed, comes over there to grab it. Centering pass Olivia. Olivia had her stick lifted last second and she gets taken down in the crease. Tried to get a play on it and some physical play by Belle Tire early. Kept her from being able to pull the shot off. Now Jordana's going to take the draw. She tells Maddie other side. Olivia gets the puck on the wall. She flips it down behind the net. Backhand by Belle Tire up towards the hashes on the breakout. Bren gets it at the blue line. She tries to dump it around two Belle Tire players. It's poked around her. Jordana covering, gets a stick on it as it goes down in the zone. Riley hustles over on the wall, has her stick tied up. They go crash it in behind the boards. Belle Tire in the corner gets it. A pass up top, going to get Maddie. Maddie had to bump it back down into the zone, leaves it for Jordana. Jordana eyeballing things. She gets Maddie off the bounce, bounced up towards Olivia. She's out of the zone 1-on-1. 2-on-1 with Jordana. She takes it wide, looks for a play. She tried to chop a key to feet of the Belle Tire defender, and it just went wide. A misplay there as they leave it in the high slot. Turned up top, kept alive by Addie. It's right on the blue line, parked it there. Pass down low to Jordana. Jordana backhands it into the zone. Now it's moved up top again. Hopped over Addie's stick. That'll be icing. Shaddy's line comes out. She's going to take the draw here. Wins it clean back to Addie. Addie up top. Backhands down to Olivia. Olivia off the wall. Gets it at the hashes. She plays it down into the corner for Shaddy. Shaddy rims the puck at the wall. Now Olivia. She's got two on her in the corner. Gets the puck up towards the hashes, and they come breaking away with it. Shaddy on the back check comes all the way across, and it's in the zone for Lily to chase. Lily gets all the way in there, and they're going to call a penalty on Olivia for a cross check early on the back check. Just a little loud here in the arena. I'm going to turn that volume down. Touch. And we'll start here with Mack. One back by Beltire. They pulled it too far. Comes out of the zone. Mack chases. Mack at the red line. Cross-ice pass. Comes over here at the near side. Tegan pokes it into the zone. She comes over. Walks it down low. Takes it around behind the net. On her backhand. Hits the brakes. Going to reverse direction. Pass right up front and a banger on the feed to Rudy. Rudy sniffed that out all the way down and just missed. Great feed from underneath the net by Tegan. Now back down into the zone. Grabbed by Mack. Mack comes away with it. She flips it up high off the glass. It might roll all the way down for icing. It checks up at the hashes. And Mack, first one there on her own dump. Tegan's going to head across. She looks to keep it in the zone. Not quite able to get there. She backhands it towards the blue line. Now off of her body. She pins it up against the wall over their far side. Beltire looking for some help. They get a backhand and put it into their own zone. 33 seconds left on the penalty kill. Now back out to center ice. Poke check there. Tegan picks it up. Bumps it back for Tamara. Tamara up and out of the zone. Now across center. Dumped in to the right of the net. Now up top, they have it high in the zone. Shot from the high point. Puck deflected away in the low corner. Matt gets it off the wall, up towards Maddie on the outside. Back to full strength. Beltire walks in, they have it up. Mack wins it to Bryn. Bryn peels it into the corner. Leaves it for Jordana. Jordana around. Looked to go around the defender. She had to turn around and grab the puck as she had it bodied off the wall. Maddie gets a leg on it. Centers it high slot. Bryn's going to get there. She chops it up top towards Sonia. Sonia toe drag there. Has someone wide. Tried to make the pass across. She got pulled down from the inside. Jordana gets in there. Sonia helping her out behind the net. Jordana comes across, leaves it over on the near side. Bryn pinches in, pushes it into the corner. Sonia and Jordana look to dig it out 1-on-2. Sonia flips it over behind the net. Stick lift there behind the net, and Beltire on the far trapezoid come away on the breakout. Flip it up towards the top of the blue line. Maddie gets there over for Lily. Lily cross-ice pass to Bryn. Bryn up top for Jordana. Jordana tried to kick it to Sonia, and it just went through her feet. A little 360 there. Gets Beltire off on the change. They come walking in. A shot high up in the air, hit a body, and she tried to throw it in. Now over on the near side, Jordana. She comes away with speed. Up top, across the red line, trying to bump the puck, but intercepted by Beltire at the red line. They move it back in near side. Bryn off the wall on the backhand. She tries to fight it out. Olivia helping her out. It's still in the zone. A shot chipped away by Lily. She's going to throw it out far side. It didn't quite get out of the zone, so Lily chases it back behind her net there. And Beltire able to strike first. On the backhand, feeds it over. They pick it up right in the high slot. It's loose. Grabbed out of the air by Beltire. She moves it up out of the zone. And now it's center ice for Mack. Mack chases. Tegan stepped up, got a stick on it. D-to-D pass to Addie. Addie flips it off the inside wall for Mack. Mack, a nice poke check there. She comes across. Annabelle heads right in. A shot gloved up by the goalie. Beltire wins the puck. They're going to take it around behind their net. Tegan chases. On that far side, Tamara pinch down. They come away with it up towards center ice. On the back check, poke check, off at the top of the circles. Dump down in by the Zamboni doors. Rudy picks it up. She's going to pitch it over this way for Mack. Mack on the wall, got a stick on that shot, deflected over towards the doors. Tamara comes away. Behind the net, forced over for Rudy. Rudy has it near side. She comes walking up, bank pass up and out of the zone. Mack looks to try and get it. Addie flips it up to Olivia. Olivia trying to get it out of the zone. Pins her up against the wall. Now Shaddy, she gets it up and out. Belle Tire playing deep with some extra caution on defense. Over for Olivia. Olivia threw it in off sides, and they're going to take the face-off right outside the zone. They say center ice. Annabelle here to take the draw. One through the legs. Tegan tied up there on the far side. Got a stick on that. Now thrown into her legs by Tamara, and it flips up high into the Alliance bench. Puck won back by Belle Tire. They come up on the inside. Grabbed and turned up top. Now Mack. She flips it around one player. She's got a lane. She decides to take the shot. Annabelle, far side, was cruising to the net. Throws it down behind the goal line. Mack got a stick on it. Now on the near side. Belle Tire with lots of room. They're going to make the pass up and out. Hit a stick, deflected. Might go for icing, but I don't know if it'll check up before it gets there. It does make it, and that'll be the whistle. I switched over to mobile because the Wi-Fi was cutting out, so I think it's good now. Shot high and tipped over. Tegan got a stick on that, tipped it out of the air. Almost deflected in. Another shot over there, backside, and put home by Matt. They tie it 1-1. Good pressure there by that line. Why is it all cricket? All right, we line up again. Jordana to take the draw here. Jordana wins it back for Lily. Lily off that outside wall. Moved up on the breakout. Belle Tire flips it forward for Bryn. Bryn moves it up out of the zone. Brought back in by Jordana. No offsides there. Jordana looks to move it forward. Bryn got a stick on it. Now a fight here at the top of the zone. Belle Tire digs it out of the pile. They take it back towards the Zam doors. And lose an edge there is, they're going to call a hook on that. She fell. .329 left here in the first. Jordana goes off on to keep it in the zone. It's pushed back across the blue line, in and out a couple times. Mack peels away. She's going to open up some ice. Flips it hard off the wall and just drills that girl for taking up her ice. She's going to pick up her puck, grab it again. She comes walking in, gets a shot from high and wide, and that almost slipped over the pad. Grabbed by Belle Tire. They make an up pass, picked off on the near side by Addie. Addie comes up, dumps it down into the zone. Now it's back the other way as Annabelle stands up the Belle Tire player, forces a dump into the corner. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Puck over far side at the hashes, thrown towards center. Kira bumps that over into the far side corner where Rudy's going to grab it. Rudy's got a lot of time, 17 seconds on the power play for Belle Tire. They're just going to play catch behind the net. Rudy smartly plays it softly to Annabelle here near side. Annabelle flips it up and out of the zone, and Sonia hustles up. Sonia gets it at the hashes, leaves it for Annabelle. A bump pass back to Addie, and they have to turn back directions. Oh, wow. Olivia, fresh off the bench, she comes crashing in, and they're going to call that hook on her. Minute 48 left here in the first. They called it on us. Bell Tire picks it up. They come walking all the way forward. Cross-ice pass at the blue line. They enter in. Stood up there and dug out by Annabelle. Annabelle turns it back around. Red line, dump deep. Goalie gets out. She's going to play it. Jordana dancing with the Bell Tire player behind the net. Moved up high on the near side. Stick lift there. Addie has to check for it. She's going to pick it up over there and gets it up out of the zone again. 28 seconds left on the kill as Bell Tire walks it in. Tried to toe drag through all four girls. Brought away by Annabelle. She makes the cross-ice pass to Jordana. Jordana's got a step. Jordana's going to get down there. She gets there. She peels up. Looking for somebody coming in on the change. She's going to dump it softly into the center. And Tegan shoots. And it's just off the top with a mitt and almost in. Oh, man. Tegan came flying off the bench. Great shot there. Just the tip of the glove on it to keep it out. Mack takes the draw to Tegan. Tegan one-timer right off the draw. Hit a stick deflected wide. Mack down low again. She's going to fight for it. Tegan's left wide alone up front as all Bell Tire's behind the net. Saucer pass up top. Going to get to Bryn. Bryn turns it back the other direction. Everybody's onside, and we're up to full strength. Turned away as Mack kicks it down into the zone for 5 seconds. Bell Tire, they decide to retreat and pull it up behind their net and go away 1-1 after the first. I'm going to see what I can do about the connection, so I'm going to cut out here while they're at break. All right, we start the second. 1-1 tie. Puck is dropped. One over near side. Tegan pushes it forward up towards the blue line. They come away, able to get it in. Annabelle comes across. She pushes it down, up and out. Pushed off of Bryn's stick as she goes wide. Lily gets a reach on there and pushes it off into Ashes. They're going to feed it up towards the defense. Defense tried to dump it back in. They got a stick on it. Over for Annabelle. Annabelle pushes it wide. She's going to come away with the puck. She's got Mack on the run. Mack comes away with it. She's got Tegan up top. She comes in, fires a shot off the blocker down low. Tegan in the corner. She picks it up. Hits the brakes down there and pulled off of her stick by Bell Tire. Over for Rudy on the far top for Rudy. Rudy high in the slot. She takes a shot and tipped out of the air by Jordana. She tried to get it on net. Jordana at the hashes. Walks back. Soft touch pass for Rudy. Puck's in the high slot. Rudy crashes in, gets a shoulder on it. Now near side for Jordana. Jordana flips it in. Far side circle. Peeled back to the near side. Soft touch over there. Tamara reaches out for it. Picked up by Maddie. She's going to come out through center ice. Got some room and some speed. She walks in at the top of the circles. Look to hit the brakes. She's got Jordana out front. Looking for that centering pass. Over there at the door. Olivia, fresh off the bench, she comes flying in. Shot goes towards the side of the net and grabbed by Bell Tire. Up top for Addie. Addie down low, right for Maddie. Now hits Maddie in the skates. Maddie fights it at the hashes, down low in the corner, and Olivia gets in there. Olivia underneath, puck flipped up into the corner. Jordana comes all the way across. It's in the skates of one of the Bell Tire players and throws it all the way down the ice. $12 minutes left here in the second. Shaddy comes out on the draw. Shaddy played it over, tried to poke it up to the defense. Bell Tire able to intercept. They come walking through, lose the handle on the puck as I believe that's Sonia takes a swipe at it, and we're going to get a body checking in the corner. She blasted her up against the wall. I think that was Amelia. No, that was Addie. Back on the kill. Mac to take the draw. Won by Belltire. They get it up to their defense. Cross-ice D to D pass. Shot on Tegan. Gets the block on it. Tegan trying to get it up around the defender. Kicked at it. She's got two on her in the corner. Up top. Defense gets there. They get a shot. That one hit Lily. Lily to Mac. Mac gets it up and out of the zone. Puck back to the Hashes. Tegan on the forecheck. She's going to come down around underneath the net. Now it's moved up. Intercepted by Mac. Mac pushes it back down lower. They walk around outside. Tegan with pressure. Cross-ice pass here. Intercepted by Lily. Belltire at the red line turns it back up on ice. Now Lily. She'll go behind her net. Backhand pass towards Bryn. Bryn far side. Moves it up the wall towards Mac. It get peeled off back into the corner. Mac trying to block the shot. Fresh legs up top. They move it back and forth across the blue line. A shot hit Lily in the hands. Now for Tegan. Tegan's got it. She's got Mac high. She goes a bounce pass trying to get it up to Mac, and it goes all the way down for icing. She tried a little soft pass there off the wall, getting it to Mac, and just a little bit on the angle. Out comes Annabelle. Annabelle wins it clean. Back into the corner. Over for Tamara. Tamara back for Rudy. Rudy, she throws it off the wall, trying to get Amelia on the run. Olivia. Olivia has it. Left it for Annabelle. Annabelle scoops in and grabs the puck. She's going to turn it up the other way. She walks in across center line. 3 on her. She comes all the way underneath the net. Went for that centering pass. Olivia picked it off. Great play there. Olivia's got it high. We're back to full strength. A drop pass there as they look to start the cycle. Puck picked up by Belltire. Hit a skate over there, far side. And they start moving it up and inside. Rudy got a stick on that. Moved it back towards the red line. Belltire picks it up. They walk in top of the circles. Off the wall here. Oh, good play by Belltire as Shaddy would turn it up the ice. Now Rudy off the wall to herself. A second try at it. She gets checked on the wall. Now Shaddy into the zone. Had it on her backhand. Drop pass. Looking for Olivia up front. She's going to go over to Amelia. Amelia. Now up top, Belltire able to pick off the pass to the defense. And they hit the brakes, turn around. She's going to survey the ice. Stepped up on him by Addie. Addie got a poke check on it. Now it's down low for Tamara to fight. Tamara up against the wall. Shaddy looking to help out. Amelia on the inside of that pass. Belltire turns it away. High slot over to the D. Defense fires a shot off a stick, deflected wide. Now a centering pass turned away by Shaddy. Addie gets a body on that puck. It's flipped up towards the wall. Defense for Belltire holds it in. Now rimmed around the wall near side. Looking to get it up to Amelia. Amelia has it. She flips it up out of the zone. That'll give a little bit of reprieve as the Alliance look to go change. Moved up for Addie. Addie gets it to the red line. Amelia tries. Now back for Tamara. Tamara throws it across. Gets to the blue line. D to D pass. Tamara steps up. She got a backhand on it. Couldn't quite get it out of the zone. She's got it again this time. She's going to skate with it. She comes up, makes the up pass for Sonia, and it just missed the tape, and that'll go for icing. Good icing there as they'll take the time to get the change. .803 left here in the second. Jordana wins it back behind the net. Belle-Tire moves it up to the defense. Defense has it. They look for a shot up high. They get it off. Riley over into the corner. Riley poke check there. 3 on her. Intercepted by Sonia. Sonia for Riley. Riley up for Jordana. Jordana bounce pass off the wall to herself. Going for a centering pass. Hit a Belle-Tire player and deflects over towards the hashes. Now a breakout centering pass. Across center ice. Had her pocket picked over there by Sonia and Jordana as a tag team unit. They're going to come across over for Maddie. Maddie stick handling in the phone booth. Gets across. The puck came in and she stick handled it back to the blue line. I think she was in the way of the ref. He couldn't see it come across the line. We'll start here on the outside of the zone as Annabelle takes the draw right below us. Annabelle wins it back. Over for Bryn. Bryn off the wall here. Fought forward by Lily. They're able to get around one. Bryn pushes it away, kicks it forward. Another backhand. Bryn fights off on the near side. Annabelle comes forward. She gets checked into the wall. Tegan's going to grab it. She fights it up. Over for Mac. Mac, a nice toe drag there. She's got one with her. Shot and doesn't miss that one. Tegan bumps the puck out of the zone right up to Mac. Mac right around the defender and in. A second assist for Tegan. And I believe a second goal for Mac. Shaddy's going to come out over here on the near side, leaves the puck right over for Mac. Mac around on the outside at the hashes. Mac comes in for Shaddy. She tried to hit her, break into the net. Now off the near side. Puck came up and out of the zone. Tegan tries to fight it off with Lily here, right underneath us. Soft pass over there on the far side for Shaddy. Shaddy in a stick battle there at the red line. Up for Bryn. Bryn holds that blue line, doesn't let the puck in. She's over there fighting again, kicks it up and out. Second time. Now it's over for Mac on the far side. Mac fights it up the wall over on the near side. Tegan held it for enough time to get her all on side. Shaddy in the corner. Shaddy pokes it around behind the net. Now Mac with the forecheck pressure. Off the outside wall. They walk up. Hits a skate of Olivia, fresh off the bench. And they go for the zone entry. Bryn stepped up into it. They made a centering pass on the near side, just out of reach. Lily tried to flip it out of the zone, had it chopped out of the air, and Belle-Tire behind her able to come in and get a shot from the high slot. Kick save by Kira. Up top, defense has it. They throw it back down in around behind the net. Lily peels off and ties up the stick over there. Now for Amelia. Amelia, breakout pass to Shaddy. Turned back around up ice quickly by Belle-Tire. Brent on that far side, she was sniffing that puck down all the way. She's going to fight it into the zone. Look at that. All the way down the wall. Into the zone, turned up ice by Belle-Tire. They walk across, get a stick on there, a backhand shot wide. They try another one, covered up quickly. Oh, I thought it was covered up by Kira, not able to quite get there. Now another play over here. Amelia gets it out of the zone and lets them regroup. Jordana with pressure, forces the cross-ice D-to-D pass. They come back in again. Now they got it up top. Belle-Tire lost the stick. They're going to throw it from the red line down into the zone. Tamara's got to check her shoulder. She's going to peel off back. And she pushes it up towards Amelia near side. Amelia one on her. Gets it up to Jordana. Jordana, she's got some legs. She comes across center ice. Into the zone with Sonia. Takes it down low, peels off. Tried to pump it up towards Rudy, who was fly in the slot. D-to-D pass for Tamara. Tamara, bump pass up for Rudy. Rudy poked it down, but not quite enough in, and we've got to come back outside. Back for Maddie. Maddie with some good stick handling skills. Back over for Tamara, who throws it up the wall here near side. Bell Tire goes D-to-D on their side, and they lose the puck into the corner where Sonia chases. 4 checks on. Jordana behind her net. Breakout pass right up in the center. Gloved out of the air by Tamara. Tamara got enough to slow it down. Rudy, she's going to go backhand pass to Tamara. Tamara with space. She gets the pass up at the red line. D-to-D on the no-look pass just outside of reach, and Jordana's going to crash in on that. Bell Tire at center ice, turns it back up. 3:34 left here in the second. They walk across the blue line. Good zone entry. Pushed away by Tamara. She pitches it off in the corner. Now Jordana near side, tried to get it up. Maddie, had a stick on that. She was looking to get it out, made a move, and Bell Tire poke checked it right off. They come walking in. Good play there as Jordana comes all the way across. Steals it right off her tape. Jordana's got room, makes the up pass to Maddie. Maddie, high slot shot, and glove down out of the air. Good shot there by Maddie. .302 left here in the second. I hope the stream's a little bit better. One back by Mack. Bell Tire splits the gap. They're able to get the puck up close. Addie backs off with it. It's in the zone though. Now fought down to the hashes. They take it behind the net. Centering pass picked off. Now it's over for Annabelle. Annabelle, Mack, and Tegan come away looking for a 3-on-2. Annabelle comes across. She gets into the zone. Walks it all the way down in. She got crushed up against the wall. And they just left Annabelle there down. Bell Tire just came in and crushed her from behind up against the wall. She's able to skate off on her own power. They send Mack away for a net guard. Jordana comes in, one back for Lily. Lily has it, she moves it down to Annabelle. Annabelle back to Lily. Lily down low for Rudy, or up high for Rudy. Rudy, Jordana. Jordana drop pass, starting the cycle. Rudy takes it around behind the net. Has a little bit of room up for Lily. Lily, drop pass back for Rudy. Rudy comes across, she fires it. Gloved out of the air by the Bell Tire goalie. Mack back from the locker room. She's got her net guard now. Looks to line it up at center. Minute 59 left here, 1:01 on the power play. One by Bell Tire back. They throw it up top towards Mack. It's able to get up and be on her stick. Rudy has two on her. She's got to come low. They've got it top of the high slot. Backhand pass comes towards Kira. Kira stick save over into the corner. Grabbed by Mack. Mack up to Annabelle. Annabelle heads forward. She goes cross ice looking to hit Jordana and intercepted by Bell Tire. Bell Tire comes forward with it at the hashes. Power move as they hit the brakes up top towards the defense. Defense fires a shot off Tegan. Now Mack And Jordana, 3-on-1 coming away. They come walking all the way forward. Jordana into the zone. Goes cross ice for Annabelle. Annabelle fires a shot right in the mask and down as the goalie came over to make the stop. .20 seconds left here. 1:18 in the period. Jordana on the draw again. These girls have been out here a little while. One back by Belltire. Annabelle into the corner. Chases it down. Tegan on one side. And Annabelle on the other. Tegan, she gets it off the stick. Comes over away with it. Up top. Pass to Rudy. Rudy back down low. Drop pass over there for Annabelle. Annabelle, she's going to take it. Comes cross ice for Mac. We're back to full strength. Puck high up in the air. Comes across. 2-on-1 here for Belltire. They walk in. Shot just rolled off the tip of her stick. Now Rudy. Rudy high up off the glass. Gloved out of the air. Mac on that far side gets in there. And Jordana following her up. They got two out front and almost deflected on net by their own player. Puck back for Mac in the corner. Tegan looks to help her out. Tegan comes away with it. Fires it around behind the net. And they make it up pass. It's intercepted by Lily. Lily off the wall. Everybody turns around and they go off sides with 14 seconds left here in the second. That group of girls was a little tired there. We'll see Jordana at center ice with Maddie and Sonia. One over towards Maddie. Maddie, a stick lift there. Two Belltire girls go down. 9 seconds. And a great poke check there by Belltire to keep that one from being a break towards the net. Sonia comes in, fights the puck off, looks for that centering pass, and at the end of 2, Alliance have the 2-1 lead. All right, a little time to rest there. First line out. Annabelle here to take this draw. Kira holding down the paint back there. Comes over for Rudy. Rudy backhand pass up the wall to Annabelle. Annabelle hit the puck. It's in the ref's skates, and the Belltire defender picks it out of there. She's going to come over on the breakout near side. Mac hustles up over for Annabelle. Annabelle had a poke check there. Off of her stick, over for Tegan. Tegan tried to fire it in. It rolled off the tip of her stick, but she goes back defense. Now Tamara. Tamara to Mac. Mac comes in. Little toe drag there. Walks over, and it's poke checked off of her stick right at the blue line. She turns it back up ice. She's going to open up the ice for Rudy. Rudy in her zone. Cross ice pass for Tegan. Tegan gets to the red line. Dumped it around one player. She comes streaking in down the outside. Poked it over the big pile of snow on that outside. Now she has it up front. Down low for Annabelle. Annabelle underneath. Had a stick on her. She shoots it all the way across up for Tamara. Tamara back down low underneath the net. Mac had her stick flung all the way up in the air. Annabelle pulls it away. She fires a shot, blockered out of the air. Mac picks it up. Rimmed around near side for Tegan. Tegan hustles over in the corner. She bodies off the player down low. Has it pinned up against the wall, 2-on-1. Annabelle comes to help her out. It's at the hashes. They come walking forward. Mac with a back check there. That should be icing. And it is. Shaddy on the draw. Shaddy wins it over to Olivia. Olivia in the corner. Olivia around behind the net. Hits the brakes. Tried to soft play it back to herself. The Belltire able to pick it up. They come forward 1-on-2. They go wide. Played after over there on that far side by Addie, and Riley got a stick on there. Belltire tries to move it back this way. Now for Shaddy. Soft touch pass for Addie. Amelia off the wall. D to D through the neutral zone. Turn back up for Riley. Riley plays catch with the defender on the far side and tried to fire it in the zone and bounced off Amelia's arm. Now down low. Power move. Puck rolls off the stick. Back up towards the defense. Olivia gets there. And Belltire able to fight it back into the zone. They have it down low underneath, looking for a wraparound. Kira had that sniffed out over on that far side for Riley. Riley's stick handles up on the inside. Passes it into space. She's got Amelia. Amelia with Olivia on the inside. Amelia comes walking forward. She fires a low shot. It was tipped over, picked up by Olivia. Olivia right into the defender, and Bryn was hustling, trying to keep the play alive, and just missed it on the inside as she was in the middle of the change. Jordana, she wins it back to Bryn. Bryn up for Sonia. Belltire moves it back this way. Bryn, she steps right into that with a hip. Now on the inside. Good poke check there. Bryn comes away. She gets it up towards the blue line. Sonia trying to fight it out. Lily. Hard pass up for Jordana inside. Jordana had to turn it around the other way. Belltire able to pick up the puck. They walk it towards center. Poke check there by Kira. Good play. It's still loose. Grabbed by Jordana. Jordana off of a skate. She's got Sonia with her. Sonia comes away off of her stick. Jordana back up for Sonia. Sonia trying to get it deep in the zone. Belltire comes away with it at the blue line. They pass it all the way across the blue line. Pull up, try and make a shot. Intercepted by Maddie and Jordana. Jordana to Maddie. Maddie across the red line. They give her some space. She's going to walk it down. Stick handles towards the hashes. Look for that drop pass to Sonia and decides to backhand it around behind the net. Jordana comes over, made a play at it, got the poke check on, helped out with Bryn. Sonia walks down there, she gets the shot, gloved up by the Belltire goalie. 11-11 left in the game.
Let's go, use that body, Woogie.
First line out. Mac to take the draw here to the left of the goalie. One clean for Annabelle. Annabelle hits the break. She's going to walk it right in. Shot. Just a high riser. Barely missed the top bar. Now for Tamara. Tamara up top. Pushes it down low for Mac. Mac reverses directions. She comes in. Made the pass, and Rudy was heading down the high slot. Picked up by Belltire at the hashes. Poke checked off of her stick on a back check by Rudy. Now for Tamara. Tamara around far side for Mac. Mac chip pass over there, trying to get it to Annabelle. Annabelle has it. She goes forward. She's got Tegan with her. Tegan, a one-on-one here. She comes in, pulls it wide, fires the shot, and a glove save. Good hard shot there. Annabelle on the draw. One over towards Tegan, flipped up high out of the zone, over for Tamara. Tamara to Tegan. Tegan walks in. She's going to take it around underneath the net. Annabelle comes to help her out. Tegan in her skates, she fights it forward. Two-on-two over there. Comes away. Tegan is able to sidestep with it. Makes the pass for Rudy, who had pitched down the wall. And now they got a breakaway coming near side. Mack hustles over on the near side. She gets all the way up there, able to get the foot on the puck. And Tamara's going to pick it up. They're going to call Mack on the trip. Mack had caught up on the back check. Belltire on the power play. Olivia and Jordana. Lily and Addie. Puck in the high slot, backhanded by Belltire. Over here on the near side for Addie. Addie rims it around the wall, picked up there. Jordana tried to peel it away. A shot through a lot of bodies goes up high into the protective netting. Puck went over high slot, shot towards Kira. Kira kick save over there. Now Addie. Addie rims it around far side. Somebody over there. Puck was hopping on the wall. Olivia able to go in there. She's going to get a stick on there. She got it back, but it flipped into the Alliance bench. Swap out the forwards, Annabelle and Tegan. Far side, Lily going to get that puck off a win by Annabelle. She goes a backhand pass to Addie near side. Addie up towards Tegan. Tegan tries to fight it up out of the zone. Got a stick on there momentarily. Another shot goes wide right of the net. They have it down low where Lily chases at the hashes. Poke check back down into the zone. Two on her in the corner. Backhand centering pass came all the way across. Tegan goes over, looks to work that up out of the zone. She comes away with it, 2-on-1. She's going to walk it in. Gets over here near side. She gets tripped up on this side. Drop back by Addie. She goes off the inside wall. Tegan with a stick lift there. She gets hip checked into the wall. Annabelle comes away with the puck. Annabelle walks it over. High slot. Killing some time here. Dump down. 3 seconds left on the penalty kill as Belltire peels back away into their zone. On the breakout, back to full strength. Mack comes in across. Puck over there far side for Tamara. Tamara flips it all the way up and down. No icing on. It's waved off. Now a forecheck by Tamara. Belltire turns it back up the other way. It's a foot race here with Tamara. She loses an edge, but good back check there by Mack. With 2 minutes of fresh rest, she goes off the wall at the hashes to herself, picks it up. She's got Maddie wide with Jordana. She comes walking in. Centering pass right for Jordana. Jordana low shot off the wall. a second try at it. Jordana's going to collect it at the hashes. She throws it towards the net, sticked away. Maddie comes in. Maddie takes it, throws it on the far side, comes up and out of the zone. Olivia has to wait. Good play there. She tucks it into safety. Now dumped in for Maddie. Maddie low, stick lift. Puck high off the wall. As Belltire comes in and plays it, comes right back down to Riley. I don't know how that can't be offsides. She literally passed it to her own player that was 4 feet deep into the zone. Olivia's going to fight it off the other way, and Belltire has to throw it all the way up and down for 200 feet, and icing. The Belltire coach is asking about that offsides. Now for Shaddy. Shaddy through the legs. Oh, tried to dip it to Olivia, who was coming across the top of the circles. Belltire has it at the blue line. They step up, dump it across into the zone. Fire a shot, blockered away. Poke check there by Riley. Good play. She comes cross ice, looking for Shaddy on the near side. Shaddy bodies the puck off the wall, gets it dumped down in across the high circles. Belltire peels away. Shaddy with pressure. Left it for Amelia. Amelia peels off around behind the net. Shaddy in there. She's battling for it. Kicks it up to her stick. She's got it. She makes a centering pass right for Rudy, who was pinching down the line and kept alive on that backside by Lily. Another centering pass comes up top. Belltire looking for a 3-on-2. Addie in position, takes it and blocks the shot wide of the net. Now Lily throws it off the Belltire player. It's in her feet. Gets it back for Olivia, who gets it out of the zone. Annabelle on the chase, gets it over towards the center of the neutral zone. And a back and forth battle here. Shot wide of the net. Teagan on that far side looks to just bump it out. Just loaded it up enough. Now that gets the pass to Mac. Mac's going to have it down low. She's got Annabelle up front. Annabelle on her backhand. She pulls it wide and tried to tuck it in. Oh, what a great play there. Annabelle fed her on the backhand, and she just tried to tuck it home. Goalie with a great save. 5:27 left here in the game. Mac on the draw, won by Belltire. Belltire rims it around the wall, far side. Tamara pinches in, Teagan backing her up, throws it up high in the air off the glass. Left for Annabelle. Annabelle to Mac up front. Oh, look to step in and take the shot. Now it's Bryn. Bryn has it on the end. She couldn't get a shot off on that as the puck was rolling on her. Back down for Annabelle. Annabelle settles the puck down. She looks to stuff it home short side. Puck's loose down low. Nobody's able to get there. And it comes all the way in. Yes! I'm not sure who finally got that. I think it was Annabelle from Teagan. I think Teagan got 3 assists this game. Annabelle doing the hop dance to the bench as they take the 3-1 lead with 5:01 left here in the game. Jordana near side, wins the puck over towards that far side wall. Tamara steps up, hard into the zone. Chased after by Maddie. Cross ice pass D to D. Belltire peels off behind their net. They feed it up to Jordana high in the slot. She stick handles. Nice soft pass to Sonia. Sonia plays it against the wall. Belltire able to come down and pick the puck up. They move it through the defense, and Tamara is going to have it at center ice. Tamara up to Maddie. Maddie at the blue line. Makes a nice move through the feet of the defender. And off the bench comes Bryn. Bryn with a hard shot. Hit a skate and deflected wide. Now Bryn throws it off the wall. Turn back up this way. Bren backhand pass down into the zone. Grabbed by Jordana. Jordana up pass towards Maddie. Maddie stick handles through center, comes over to this near side. Oh, poke check there by Beltire. They get in on net and a shot glove down by Kira, and it just trickled behind her. And the second player was able to come across and make the play. Beltire able to catch the Alliance changing, had a 2-on-0 towards Kira. She made the first save, but didn't know the puck had trickled behind her. They came crashing in. Shaddy's line out to take the draw. Everybody tied up on the face-off. Beltire has it. They're going to stick handle slowly into their zone. Amelia with pressure. Lily on the near side. She came in across offsides. She had just started to carve that blue line. Clean win back by Shaddy. D to D for Lily. Lily up the wall to Amelia. Now Olivia. She's going to chase him behind the net. A backhand pass over towards the door. Picked up by Shaddy. Olivia fights it down into the corner again. As they look for the breakout, comes up to Lily. Lily had to poke it wide over for Amelia, and they get it across the blue line. She's going to throw it out towards center, and she just levels her like a Mack truck. Picked up by Addie. Addie comes across, leaves it for Shaddy. Shaddy into the zone, dumps it deep. Comes turned back around the other way. That's going to roll on end all the way down for icing. Mack on the draw, one for Annabelle. Annabelle pulls it on her backhand. Nice cut there to Tegan. Tegan up to Mack and intercepted by Beltire. Now for Annabelle, high in the slot. She looks to get a stick on there. They back up as Beltire comes away with it. Bryn works her over all the way into the wall, forces a dump deep. Tamara has the puck and comes on the near side. Two players down in the corner. Tamara looking to dig the puck out. Mack gets it. A shot right into the body of Annabelle. Annabelle up for Tegan. Tegan comes away with it. Tegan's got Mack. She comes away into the zone. Around the defender. Puck's deep. Annabelle with pressure near side. Gets it to Mack. Mack and Tegan come forward with it. They're going to get another trip here as Tamara's going to touch up the puck. And they'll take Bryn away to the sin bin. .208 here. You imagine they've got to be looking for the goalie to get the 6-on-4. Mack looks to take the draw. Mack wins it over. Beltire able to get it. It's in some skates. Tegan high in the air over for Mack. Tegan gets it out of the zone. They play it low. Picked up by Beltire. They come away with it. Tegan off of a skate. And a second one. Poked at by Mack. Now for Lily. Lily across the red line. Tegan steps up into it. Forces the dump down into the zone. Now Rudy checks her shoulder. She's going to pick the puck up as it's rolling. They have an empty net. Rudy fires it all the way down, and that'll go for icing. A minute 40 left, 6-on-4 here as they've got the goalie out on the empty net. Mack on the draw. Mack interskates. Teagan pushes it forward. Beltire gets it up high. They make a pass to the high slot. Shot off the body. It's pushed to two defenders, not out of the zone. Teagan hustles over far side. Gets it over to Mack. Mack has it. Mack throws it off the wall. Tipped with a stick. That's going for a high stick. And that will play for the high stick. That means they'll have to put the goalie back in as it comes all the way down in the zone. .43 seconds left on the penalty kill. 1:21 in the game. We got a 2-3 game here. Mack looks to take the draw through the legs of one Beltire player. She's got it up against the wall at the Zamboni door. Keeps it low. Now on the near side. Teagan's going to hustle down into that corner. She gets a play on the puck. Has it low. She's getting boxed out. She got thrown down on her backside. The Beltire peels away. They come away with it. Goalie goes off with them. Into the zone fresh. Push wide. Shot gloved out of the air by Kira. .19 seconds left here. Same line out. Mack looks to draw it. It's up past and out of the zone as Mack and Beltire won it out too hard. Beltire comes back away. They're in the zone. Poke check there by Lily. Up top, missed a skate. Over for Mack. Mack comes away with it. She's got it around one player. Kicks it to her skate. And a good play there by Beltire as they clear it out of trouble. Mack down low at the Zamboni door. They turn it up ice. Teagan looking for that poke check. Cross ice pass. We're back to 5-on-5. Hockey. 30 seconds left here. Empty net, 6-on-5 technically, as they throw it cross ice over here for Rudy. Rudy stepped up into the play. They stick handle into the high zone. Lost for Annabelle. Annabelle throws it up and out. Hit the stick as Jordana was looking to come in for the Pater. Now over for Mack. Mack off a leg. Kept in. Annabelle has it live. Down low. She goes cross ice over for Jordana. Jordana, she's going to fire it on net and misses wide. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that'll do it. What a game. 2-3 as the Alliance take it. Great game played by both sides. That'll do it for round robin. Not quite sure what our playoff picture looks like. We'll know here when all the other games wrap up. Keep your eye on TeamSnap. As for now, we will catch you later tonight.